So with this Four of Swords, mm, I'm guessing that that's what they thought they was doing was with this Taurus energy. But these two Tauruses could be Nina and Sophia. The Four of Swords could be me, Ace of Pentacles, or the Four of Swords could be this masculine, and the Ace of Pentacles could be me. Because still connected to Taurus energy here. Because again, this will go with the Ace of Pentacles being here, them trying to take the marriage on the run. Or like Maximilian from the little Japanese cartoon. This is the Ace of Pentacles the whole time. This was the money maker or something the whole time before, like we said, the star. Somebody was a star before the union, but they made somebody else. They took the star and gave it to the other person in the union so that it wouldn't be able to defeat the fact like, oh, this person was famous. You wasn't famous. What you mean? Why you comparing to this person? But this is the money here. That's why everybody want to have or try my energy or something, and it's not even supposed to be that way. It's sacred. Like you're not doing anything with this cultural nonsense. This is nonsense. These people sat back and tried to listen to what the sun was gonna say and then play around and try to mix up culture and all the Bible and all this other shit. Islam, like going somewhere. I'm tired of these people. And I don't know who they think they tricking. So the two Tauruses could be Nina and Sophia because they Tauruses too. And at that time, my boyfriend, when I met him, he was supposed to be a Taurus. Even though later on he said he was an Aries. But the person could have been two-faced, and they didn't have to be a Gemini. That's what I'm saying. And then they did something with this Larasha energy, which could be a splice between, that could be a forever young Queen Latifah energy or one of her offspring. But that could still be a forever young, maybe, so, or that could be Sophia and John. I don't know. That could be like a Sophia and John energy. Sophia and, I don't know, somebody. But whatever these people created behind the scenes is gonna stay back there. It ain't coming into what I'm doing. That's why I feel like this whole thing about me being set apart. Like the pride that these people had with being able to be sneaky and do all this behind the scenes and have the sun wake up, like it don't matter. It don't matter because if you took and stole a whole bunch of people and took them to Africa and secretly did you, that's treason, nigga. I never told you to take my body anywhere. I never told you to take my body anywhere. And since I was born the emperor, who was talking, who was saying something if the emperor wasn't saying nothing? It just, I mean, somebody just ain't making something make sense. Somebody could have also used with this Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords could have been this Virgo in reverse, or this diamond energy, or this Virgo. Could have been this Virgo. Could be this Queen of Swords, or this is the Ace of Pentacles in the Queen of Swords energy telling this Virgo no. No. Cause we all should know by now if you watch my video about the Trayvon Martin hoax that big dark skinned girl, that's either that's the younger version of Beyonce, or that's Beyonce's mother. The mother of Trayvon Martin that played that part might be the real mother of Sophia Parham, which was one of these people, or that's her in one of her other forms. This is her in one of her clones. And the daddy, I think that daddy could be maybe the father of this brother of my brother Keith, or it's somebody else that's familiar. That could be even that person that was playing like they was the son. Because remember they saying he was a Freemason and Trayvon Martin was a sacrifice or blah, blah, blah. Because even to make something look good, they could have killed who was really would have been supposedly whatever his name, Zimmerman. If that was my spouse, at the time, because I think we were living in Kenosha at the time, then they tried to act like eh, whatever Zimmerman only got his head bumped on the ground, but the person could have got amnesia. The person could have got anything, and then they could have been walking this person around like, oh, look at him walking free. Cause somebody got a there's two guys here look just alike. One just got light blondish kind of hair. You know how some of the Palestinians have that type of lighter hair, lighter blue, green eyes, whatever. And then somebody has dark hair like a Arabic person. Like somebody's got dark hair and dark eyes, brown eyes. And one of them have like kind of reddish hair and you know, more red features. Blonde, reddish, lighter features. So I had to take me a little nap. I also feel like with the extreme moistness between my legs for the past couple days that been going on and off for the past month, you gotta have one of my clones somewhere having sex with people. And I'm not having sex. I'm not jealous of the clone, but I don't want to have sex with them people. I don't know who you got my body on. I don't like that. I don't like that whatsoever. Because I don't have to do what these people are doing. This is some nonsense. Somebody kidnapped a bunch of people and created this nonsense. And I'm not going to deal with this nonsense. You thought you were going to take this nonsense up, uphold it up against what already God said. I'm not doing that. It's nonsense. Yeah, four swords energy. There you go with your four swords again. The three that was upheld, the person on the bed laid out on the bed with the Ace of Pentacles was being spent. I would be the one on the bed. Somebody else could have been a sword beneath me that was speaking for me around these people. It could have been the boyfriend, or he could have been, in the grave, or he could have been the sacrifice or who died. And then you got the three swords. You got the three swords hanging on the wall. There could be another Taurus. Annalisa. It could be another Taurus. Yeah, we got 4, 5. Okay, so there could be another Taurus. I think Annalisa was supposedly a Taurus. I think they changed their birthdays, to be honest with you, but that could be why I was picking up the fact that they could have even took and made it that one of these younger versions of the boyfriend. Um, they could have the Jackson breed of my boyfriend. Now he a tarot reader. Now be riding around with that car with that bike in the back. That's either their something that y'all splice between them, or that is actually the father of Azante, which is Annalisa's son. I don't know how though, because his skin is so brown. And if Annalisa and my boyfriend had a baby together, unless they change his skin color, if Azante is really that, I don't know if he's French or what he is, that tarot reader with them pretty old eyes, but that could be something too, because that dude looked too much like Azante, much more than his own dad looked like his own dad. He looked like that dude, but if both of them is mixed or something, I don't see how the child, unless they both went through skin conditioning, or unless this dude went through skin conditioning. It's just the fact that we're talking about this, and this can be proven that these people went through so much to disguise themselves. Do you understand? Right? Even I was watching this guy named Ayer or Jayer something Jackson. He's like a YouTuber. He's doing stuff on like, celebrity people, whatever. He's like brown skin, maybe a wide nose. They acting like I can't see that that's the younger version of Michael Jackson. That person never changed the way that they look. They still look the same way. But that's Michael Jackson from the Jackson 5, when he had the wider nose and the wider face. This could also be Whitaker energy. Like y'all still trying to pull these people in front of me or something like this. Like I can't, you know, like I can't see now, right? Um, like I can't see now. And I don't understand, these people are chameleons. I don't understand how they're trying to compete with me for something that they cannot have. If you go back and read in the Bible, the chameleons, the lizards, the something else, you guys are always talking about, oh, don't eat this unclean something, but you're not understanding that there are races and species on this earth, and you're not seeing them. It's not to discriminate them. It's just saying these particular people cannot sit in a throne. J Prince, those are the lizards. Empress T444, these are lizards. They're doing something else. You can't see them. We talk about the unseen and the seen here. This is why there's so much chaos. To these people, it seems regular because everything they do is like a big misfit chaos. Now, they could have took a masculine energy that was spliced off my DNA, one of the Drakes especially, and put it with these misfits. And this person like, these my family, da da da. No, those are your enemies. These most likely are people that killed your family and then took you and made you feel like something, but they're running game on you because what they're doing in the background or above your head because you can't see like them. They're doing much above your head. Somebody could act, but that's why I understand. These people must not have realized what they was doing even to me. Because if you seen them doing it to me with some kind of high, prideful haughtiness, like, yeah, look how we, whatever, and you thought something was wrong with it, why wouldn't you think that they doing the same thing to you? That's why I'm saying these people must deal with people once they like make them mentally ill or something like this. They must hit them in the head. They do something to the brain or something to bring them down to a remedial level before dealing with them to seem smarter, to seem smarter. And they trying to say I'll be the lowest of the low, but it's already written I'm the highest of the high. Ain't nobody changing that. So, you not the motherfuckers that tell. You're not. You're not the people to tell. You're not the people to tell. You're never gonna be the people to tell. Not me. That's why somebody don't want me waking up and saying what I'm saying. You're not the ones to tell. You're not. You wanted to be. You wanted this thing to look like that's what it is, but you don't choose. That's why you try to keep choosing for me, but you got to create a clone to go experience that. The person here with this full consciousness is not experiencing that what you're talking about. Any type of warrior-esque energy that I had to present for myself, I've already done that through my life. Why are you trying to put me with a simulation with little girls why am I fighting little girls for niggas that I probably wouldn't even want? You understand? They looking up to these other whores or whatever this is you taught to teach them how to steal, but they trying to talk down on me because they got a couple dollars in their pocket. That's why I said this is not nothing to do. High society still going to show up in your demeanor, whether you got money, clothes, whether you a bum on the street or not. So when we keep saying, am I not with the elders? Because if I was with the elder, I would be the most high. With the people that think that they making decisions, that been making the decisions behind my back, in front of my face, under my nose the whole time, that was not supposed to be doing that. And then you will have to be judged and you will be having to be charged for hijacking an airplane or something like this. And you don't want to be. And it's not going to stop. It has to happen. You want me to get so mad and say some kind of something about black people or something so you could, even though my skin is brown, you get what I'm saying? You think you some kind of Houdini with people's mind, whoever this is, and you're not. Even if they got me like a clone of me or whatever like this same size, because I'm getting that some of these other younger girls that they put like Krishan them, these are really Phoenix Marvelous. These are really old women in young women's bodies. So say they found me and they realized, oh, we messed up. We didn't get to you in time. So basically, you get a new car. You get a new vassal or whatever like this. Well, the same way that these people that was never supposed to get new vassals or be in this grade to get that, you gave that to. What is the problem? What's taking you so long with my transformation? Either you can't do it or you see what I'm saying? Because it's going to go against violations because my energy is too pure if it got something to do with losing your soul, or you just hesitate in doing that because at least if you're going to try to put me, I don't got no problem. When you found me at 44 in that most high energy, right? That I got myself up to by myself. If you would have gave me the transformation in a new body right now, these bitches would not have no chance. You understand? Then you let me stay in that energy, and then you start beating on my body some kind of way to make me tense, to make my bones hurt, to make my fingers like glass, to make these things. And then you want to have these girls come up and challenge me. So there must have been a problem with them challenging me, even in my other fat 40 something year old mode. You was having a problem still. So then you had to start breaking pieces of my body or something like this forcibly to try to make it fair. But it's not fair anyways. 'Cause I should not be put in warrior mode with these particular people. I wouldn't even do it. It would be silly. This is like you got me in warrior mode with even little girls my 15-year-old's age. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. Like, I don't know. You kind of trying to get them to kill me, or you got to get them cursed, or I don't know what these people is trying to do. Trying to get these kids cursed or something like this. I don't know. It's almost like my daughters is in competition with me. My littlest one is in competition with me. For what? If I'm already dead and out the game, for what? You just trying to tire somebody out or something like this, and I'm not going to relent. Even I told you, even if I was a stiff person here and couldn't move any parts of my body, and my lips was just moving, I'm still gonna grab this damn microphone or this damn phone and talk shit. Just so, even if you tell me everybody know where my address is since January 6th, and nothing stopped on January 6th. These people still been climbing around on my lawn at night, sneaking around my house and doing stuff to me. And I will order all of them to be shot in the head on the way in. Because because you not looking at me as the queen don't mean I'm not what I said I am. You understand? So yeah, we got my house, but it's really not, because I haven't left this house yet. You cannot squat in somebody's house when they're in the house. And we talking about an even bigger house. We're talking about the house, meaning like the house of Judah or the house of Shiloh or the house of something. These are high priestesses. You can only get to that level. You can't get to king or queen. You're not getting to king or queen. So you can't claim houses. You cannot claim houses. I don't know who told these people these things. I don't have to study. I guarantee you go check your little fake false advertisements, written history or whatever, all you want. Eventually, you're going to see it the way that I see it. You're going to see it the way that I see it. Friends friends don't let friends drive blindfolded. None of these people are my friends. None of them can come into the new world order. None of them can come into the future. They wanted me to be stuck in the past, right? And so that's where you're going. They say, oh, if you talk about the past. No, when I'm hearing that, if you make me talk about the past, or you're trying to get me to talk about the past, because now you think that you think that there is something like a laws of statutation, okay, or whatever it is, that these people got away with a crime back then. They were waiting for me to announce this crime, right? But the leaves and the eyes already caught it. So you thought that, something like this. So again, that's why they are all going to be falling. Because what are you waiting for me to tell it for? You're testing the Lord. Don't you? If everybody woke up right now and they got the information, they should just be running to the police or something and telling them, what the hell you coming over here trying to see if I know? I wasn't the one getting paid to watch over somebody and tell about things and alert them about danger. Anytime I felt like I was in danger or I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, it was my own intuition that was like, yeah, leave this party early, or you don't want to be, you don't want to be parking lot pimping after this party, or something like this. Like, it was on my own. I'm guessing the real harmful things that happened to me that they could have blocked from me or brainwashed from me, um, I don't have access to that knowledge, but somebody else saw it and maybe even recorded it. So again, it says that these people with the blood on their leaves that did not alert something or did not do something or whatever. No, it says alert. It didn't tell you to move nobody. It says for you to cause a commotion because then people would say, damn, y'all seen what happened to that one bus. We can't be doing that no more. But you didn't do it that way because you wanted these people to still be able to do what they were doing. You wanted them to still be able to do, You wanted them to still be able to do what they were doing, and that's why you didn't. So I don't know, because I don't know. This could be like the beliefs of somebody saying like putting something on somebody's record. Like even I've always been like a lazy writer. And writing would be the last thing that I would choose to do. Um, and then again, when I'm on my Facebook page, I just be writing like what you would think is nonsense on purpose. Just not a paper I'm handing it. Just fucking a Facebook post. Like I know what I'm doing. But if thou should not test the Lord, these is little nitpicky things that you're trying to do or something like this. And I'm glad I did it that way. Because what a lot of times I'm testing something. Mm? A lot of times when I'm doing on purpose, I'm showing you that you're discriminating against me against this. Oh, but we do know that some of these people that are these elites now that have these multi-billion-dollar companies, some of them couldn't read, they didn't even finish the 8th grade, so on and so forth, right? Okay, so we're talking about different strokes for different folks. I feel like the genius is something totally different. I could be coming from a royal family or a rich family that don't even we didn't have to do nothing or something in the past. Now, I had to work through my life. I had to do the stuff through my life so nobody can say, see, that's why. No, because even if my people didn't have to learn how to do nothing, they didn't have to learn how to, they just say what they want and somebody just spread it out on the paper so nicely and stamp it and say, yes, sir, ma'am, or something. They just was just say, do this, and that. They didn't have to lift a finger. They were so fucking rich. You could say, see, that's why we don't want the no, but again, I had to go to school and do all the same hours and everything everybody else did. You see what I'm saying? But it's just my mindset or it's in my blood to just say, and then have people handle it for me. You understand? So it's like somebody acting like a rich nigga, but they ain't got people be like, bitch, is you crazy? Like, why you talk to people like that? But mostly I talk to people like that because ain't nobody got time and business to sit there and baby somebody and coddle somebody. And I'm paying this person and I'm not being rude. I'm just being direct. And anybody that know that they're going to sign up for these particular situations to be the understudy or something of these particular people, that the person is not going to be like, okay, can you please go get me a thing? They're like, yeah, I need coffee now. Go do this now. Boom, boom, boom. Now. Da, 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 da. When people, I watched them think about this runway or something like this. Okay. I watched this thing about this runway, how they got to do at the fashion shows when these people how chaotic it could be and how stressful and how people be yelling and snapping on people and get over there now, or like in like a sous chef or whatever in the kitchen, when these people is all going like this and they're like, do this, do that, get that, don't now. They're like, why are you talking to me like that? Oh, the chef talks so mean to me. They're not crying about that because it's something to do with the atmosphere. There's not nothing wrong with me. It must not be nothing wrong with me. It must be dealing with incompetent people that want to act like they don't know what's going on or something like this. Or this would be somebody that want to sabotage what you're doing, trying to act like they don't know. Same thing. I'm going to say one more. When I used to watch that cupcake show, I used to love watching that cupcake show. I can't remember what it was called. Okay. But they had to make all these cupcakes. They had to make a cupcake. Okay. And then the people test the cupcake like, oh my God, this cupcake is so good. Da, 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 da. And they're like, okay, we can only pick 3 or whatever like this to go into the next part of the thing. And then they pick the 3 and they're like, yes, yes. And then they go off in their little stations and everybody got the same stuff. They got the same pots and pans. They got everything to the T, the same toppings, the same everything. But they're all going to take those things, or they might have to go to the refrigerators and get eggs and stuff like this or whatever. But they mainly got all the same thing. And they have to use those same things to figure out what cupcakes or something they're going to prepare. And then after that, they have to make like 1,000 cupcakes and they have to build a whole display and have the vision of how they want to make the display for whatever this party theme is or something like this. Right? Something crazy like that. And I'm also picking up too with somebody's situation. I mean, is This is when you go through that level of change it or change it not. Because if something is so far gone, like I would hate for somebody to be like, I know what to do. Let me handle it or whatever. Oh, all the big masters are leaving the planet and going back home. Okay, well, I'll fix Shalonda when everybody's gone. Like they're acting like, how do you know that stuff? Since you know so much, fix yourself. I don't know none of this. How do I know this? Are you supposed to be telling me how I know this, right? Oh, okay. You supposed to have been telling me how I know this. I thought this is what I'm hearing, right? And then now somebody that's in there that, they're just going off. I think I know how to do this. I think they push this button and push that button. Motherfucker, excuse me? I need the professionals in here that been handling my shit when everything was going smoothly, especially with my body. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no motherfucker up in here that's about to say come to this party, on the south side of Hollywood or something, and then this lady about to be there with this stuff, and she could give you a butt job there, put some fix a flat in your butt cheeks or something. No, we're not. I'm not doing none of that. I don't want none of that shit. I'm too bougie for that. You could think you misinterpreted me if you want to, because I know how to lay low. I know how to dress it up and dress it down. I know how to bum it if that's what it requires for me to keep my sanity. I know how to bum it, but I don't play about me, and I shouldn't have to. Because I'm hearing that there's some facility, there's something here where all the resources is only for me. This is not prideful. This is to tell you that you guys are disgusting. You're disgusting, and you're jealous, and you're envious, and you're hateful. That's what it's showing you. It's almost like whatever this is already paid for too. So it ain't like nobody can say, "Oh, ain't no more money left." Something is already was paid for. You just decided to use it for all the wrong people. How you gonna be a gang of people that did this shit and you didn't got caught, and then you still, even if these are family members, oh well, taking up for people that ain't your family, or let's not even say that ain't the Christ, and saying, oh, they deserve this or whatever, not that person. You said that mean shit the other day. What you say about my kid, it doesn't matter, because what I'm talking about, these people can be offended and still do their fucking job without being biased, because this is about something else bigger than them. And you let a whole bunch of ignorant motherfuckers in there that wasn't ready, that wasn't healed, that didn't go through the mental process that I went through, more than likely. Maybe they were pushed into like some kind of pit or something, and the enemy or the so-called friends that they made or the people that elevated them put them through some kind of shock value torment or something like this. But nothing, I think, is nothing like what they've done to me, and then also to have it spill out on the internet, because that's kind of like, I don't know, I think about it, it can be kind of humiliating for somebody if you really care what people think, because I know that people are forcing to be misunderstanding about what I'm saying. But at the same time, there's other people that have ears in higher places that know exactly what I'm saying. So I have to take my check. I don't care about being humiliated, I guess, or whatever, if that's the case. Like, you can try to contain the message, chop it up and make it look some kind of way, and feed it to some people that act like they the judges and stuff like this, and block it from getting the higher powers that would understand me, because they've been watching me, listening to me, maybe think like me, or they know how I think, right? You could try to do that, I'm guessing, to try to make something more difficult than it has to be, right? If all these people rejected me, do I want to stay down here and help them? If these people supposed to come airlift me to another planet, you're like, damn, we almost left you behind. You know, I'm not scared to go in the position with them, try to leave me behind, and them have to look me in my face. And I'm not scared to have to stay behind, but I'm gonna have the fuck I need. I'm not gonna be played like that. I'm gonna have every fucking thing that I need, and I'm gonna have it like now. You understand? The fuck? I never heard of nothing like that. These people is insane, spoiled and bratty. These got to be people that's like only children, or something like this. It's something about this group, and they groomed them just like this for a reason. They paired them like this for a reason, everything else. Because I wouldn't understand anybody that told me that I need to send my children to another country. that they never been to, even if their ancestors was there, it was allegedly 300 years ago. I would nobody never be able to convince me to take my children to another country to be trained on something. And you must be insane. And you must know that they're not coming back the same way. They are now infiltrated. They are now not to be trusted in higher ranking positions or military. They are now not able to take political arena jobs in the political arena because you thought that you was going to take them there, train them, do something like this, train them how to attack us, and then bring them back and place them in high places. Doctors, nurses, over in the White House, in the yeah, you did. You did. And who started that? It wasn't a white man, it's the church. Somebody got some bright ideas in the church after getting access to the golden child, or somebody that had access to the golden child, or whatever you did that was inappropriate because you were doing something to somebody without their permission. These people, they spin something one way and that way just to make it go the way that they want. Oh, it's a white man. Y'all, but all the so-called black kids that was supposed to be a part of my body that I went to school with, you back in this light-skinned nigga that y'all didn't want me to date back in school. But since his family was able to do something or whatever like this, or have access to some type of tools, y'all said, fuck me, and y'all went right behind this person. But the nigga was too light-skinned, but then you gave him to a light-skinned bitch, a black light-skinned bitch, to play with him. To play with him. This would be, I told y'all, in somebody's family, if you had a light skin or a mixed dude, they condemned you in your wedding, probably even killed you and replaced you with a clone. But they took this nigga behind the scenes and let him trick off for every woman in the family. They was jealous of what you had and how this man bent over backwards and did anything you wanted, and they knocked you and this nigga over the head. They took him and they sent him to different countries and shit with your money, with my money, and then let him fuck on these girls, even maybe even use him as some kind of bull or something to produce seed with them so they can have seed like me. You motherfuckers is crazy. I hope they find every single one of these people that think that that shit is sane and slap you right in the fucking back of your head. I said what I said. I said what I said. You, again, you was envious and jealous. And you think I'm envious and jealous of what you got in my leftovers, something like this. And God is about to allow for all of you motherfuckers to be crushed. Jealous of what? When I figure out what the fuck happened. Yeah, the son. You gonna pay. Okay? We also got this energy with the animal kingdom. They could be asking why. I don't know why I'm getting this storyline of that little girl that got lost her life. She was a transgender or something like this with that basketball, because this kind of looked like that basketball player. And then we got this energy here. Maybe this thunder energy. I'm not sure. This would be a big dude or something like this, or somebody that's I don't know. Try to act nice. Oh, let me get this woman out of some harmful situation, and then get them into a relationship, and then start beating them because they was in a harmful situation, right? From a community of people, and now they have to fight this one nigga or something like this. But it's almost like this is that same energy of the transgender or whatever. Somebody killed the person or whatever like this here. But I'm thinking, why? This person saying, why y'all saying that I did it? I don't know. Maybe this person broke the boy code. If the athletes wouldn't want people talking about athletes dating trend, a lot of this shit is ego built. That people is losing their life because of big giant babies that don't want their secrets out. But they gained access and power in certain kingdoms by doing that to other people, and now something is being exploited. One person could say what one person said is a lot. They could have stoned that man, but at the same time, it could be the truth. It could be the truth about a group of people, a certain group of people. And we're not even going to say nothing about who. It's the truth about a certain group of people. And again, somebody's like, oh, okay, well, we ain't going to, because for the first time we had that in this African American deck where the big tall person that was covering up what was going on with the battering rams was in reverse. Because somebody wanted somebody to see what's going on the other side. Now, this might be something where somebody could have solidified a relationship that you were supposed to be in or a part of, solidify a company, a position of power or something that you were supposed to be in or I was supposed to be in, and now they don't mind me seeing what's going on over there. Matter of fact, you will be heartbroken if you go looking over there probably. Okay? So they were doing some kind of distractions or something like this to block out what was going on. Now that they got everything how they wanted, they don't mind the sun or whoever produces the suns to see what they were doing over there. So something has been moved. I don't want to say bricks. I don't know. Something has been moved possibly out of the way here. All right. You know, people are so bold with people's situations or something, and we're going through, they already went through these sacred things 100 years ago, 50 years ago, 20 years ago, and you so involved in somebody else's stuff. Like, go sit down somewhere. Like, you know that jealous person, or if you teaching one of your kids how to play something or do something because they got a big tournament, and the other kid keeps saying, Mama, can I have something to eat? And pulling on your clothes, and you trying to pitch the ball or something or whatever you're trying to do to see if you could get it perfect and everything. And the other kid just standing off to the side being a nuisance and shit like this. And you know that the child is jealous because the other child is, you probably don't got to tell them. You probably give them that look. But you know in your heart that the child is jealous or something like this. Like, I don't know, maybe these people weren't close to their children, or they didn't raise them closely or something like this. I don't know. Maybe some of these children weren't really children when they were supposed to be children with me. They was really gnomes or, people that could keep a young appearance for a long time. So again, somebody wants a person to be around people that take advantage of them. Again, they're cloaking this person because these people, regardless if they molested this person or not, these people could have gave something that belonged to this person to their children. They could have did something else to go against something. That's why they're up here trying to be the judge. Whatever it is blocking whoever this is from moving up. So let's just cloak this person and da-da-da-da-da, something like this. Somebody might not want me to be probed now at this time as things are moving on because they don't want somebody to know, oh, y'all did do something to her hand. You did do something like this. Because I tell you, my bones and my fingers feel like glass. I don't know what the fuck they did. Or somebody wants to keep, if I went through a transformation, somebody wants to keep that vassal and use it how they want to use it, or make me be in a relationship with them, which is so disgusting and is so debilitating because of the type of species that I am, to have people doing that. And that's why we were so protected, because of what we give, what we exude, just by being here, just by breathing, just by being on the earth, and then living a life where we're enjoying ourselves. When we're not, that can do something, but I feel like these people know that. They'll try to take from you and live that life and show, see, I could be happy too, or I could be this. But you exuding in that manner is not even the same. It doesn't give off the same, it doesn't give off the same healing energy. This is something like where, yeah, somebody could have kept one person with a lot of money in their pocket and stuff like this so that people could see them having fun with a smile on their face. And then they come to your channel or they come looking at you, and while people trying to hold stuff from you and be like, oh, it's kind of drab over here or something like this. Well, let's just forget about this person. That was your 5 minutes of fame. I never asked for your fame. I never asked for your fame. You're really just trying to rob a person. That can even be this divine masculine energy, the rob energy, or Rob Kardashian energy. They could have sacrificed. This could have been a sacrifice of this particular season or something as well. Sacrifice. Because you see China over there in the Black Hamptons. I'm not seeing Rob Kardashian on there. Yeah, something happened. Somebody not speaking on it. Yeah, death magic. I was not going to try to say that, but these people are so hateful or envious of me or something. If this is this one of these clones of this spouse or something, that something could have happened here. You needed time to clone this person or something like this. After some kind of death ritual, or y'all put this person in some kind of something, sent them to another country and land, or drop this person off in the middle of the desert. This could be a mean girl's trick to somebody to lose weight or something. I don't know. Even they keep talking about Rob Kardashian. I still didn't see what he looked like today. I still didn't see any new pictures of the person. This could also be this delicate energy where somebody, I think that delicate episode or whatever that Kim Kardashian was in, actually, that's also the haughtiness. How dare somebody? And again, if they moved me, if they were using my DNA to flex in that energy at first, and then you use Niecy's, and then now you're using Valerie's. The initial break-in was this DNA. So everything from back then, all the way until now, and then some. Do you understand? Nobody on that level in reality TV own their own shit or own their stuff. So let's just get that straight right there. Not even as much as Chris was behind them, getting them jobs and getting them to work and everything like this. Whatever I would be doing would be above Chris. Like I said, somebody didn't want somebody to be having any abundance. It could be dark skin or darkness, or somebody got some dark entity or something like this, okay? Somebody could have took a dark entity off of somebody, put it on somebody's child. Okay? Somebody might have had to go through a transformation where they went from light skin to darker skin. Somebody is surprised what they saw on some type of footage here. About some type of opposition or abuse. But this abuse didn't cause destruction. This person was doing the abuse here. Or they're trying to say that they were stopping it. This person could be trying to stop. If somebody would come in and harm a person for harming this person is not, they don't want to, they could be acting otherwise in the public eye of people if this is supposed to be a fake sister or something. But I believe that this person is blocking protectors from coming in and protecting this person. Even if this is this Musk energy, which could be a Sharon clone, the evil stepmother. Me and that girl do not have the same mother. Y'all try to bewitch me by making a witch mother, but you never taught me witchcraft or anything, so I don't have to keep that title. I don't have to engage in that. So somebody let somebody come in and hurt somebody. Surprise. Yeah, because this person could have been also mine. This could be a handler. This Nicole Tarot T. It would be the only way that this person would be able to steal a man from me. The person could have also been a boy or transgender or something like this. And whatever this is, yeah. We got this rich girl. Now, this could be somebody that has a high ranking or something with a demon or a masculine energy or a lord calling it for God or something like this. All right? But you're still hurt. It's like hurt people hurt people. You're still going around trying to listen to what I'm saying and go hurt my body instead of me handling my own body the way I'm supposed to be handling my body. All right, we got rich girl in reverse, but then destruction here. You just changed out who it is. Yeah, we got faith here. Somebody has a greater faith here. And they're supposed to be with a nice guy here that actually cares. Okay? Whether it's about that person, they just have the tendency to care. But we got this obsessed mother behind this person. Okay? And I feel like they don't want something to end between you and somebody. But I feel like for my sanity, I have to do it alone, or I have to choose elsewhere. You're not going to just smack this right in front of my face. I already had it all this time and all this trauma happened. Same way these people got to choose after they came out of an abusive situation, or they're from overseas or something like this. The same way, or they went without telling me, or I wasn't aware of what was going on with my family when all this shit was going on. Didn't nobody leave me no instructions or anything. I don't think that that's right. It could be a little bit, these people could have even went as married people to another country, and then they had to be broken apart and share mates. And see, this is how you love, by sharing. We share lovers here. Da 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 da. Some goofy shit and some kind of what do you call it? Cult or something like this. See how good it feels? We love each other here. Da 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 da. Some crazy shit. You understand? And we got somebody that actually cares, but they don't got no money. And then we got endings. Something is not ending, or this person can't be trusted. They're making a direct avenue to this person of faith. Okay, somebody could be 46, 45, 47. This person can't be trusted. They're making a direct move towards this, whoever this is, okay? They are, yes, look at the tie, everything. It's like your shit ends here at me. When you walk out, my face is going to be right there. And I don't know, it could be a stalker. I have no idea. Could be a girl or boy. Also, somebody could be wearing their hair like this today, but this is not the person with faith. This is the one that can't be trusted. I would be the one with the faith, or you would be the one with the faith. So, because this is the Fitzgerald, the young Fitzgerald card. This could also be Mystical 9. Mystical something tarot, which could be this energy here that can't be trusted because they're trying to act like what? They're trying to blend in with the family tree. Now, did my person know that the Fitzgeralds was eating at my family tree when I met them? No, I don't think so. They might have. I don't know. Did he know? Do these people have to fight it out in the air and then go run back to their own little private space huddles like in Kanto and realize what? Oh, all this time we've been best friends like Buzz Lightyear and Woody. You know what I'm saying? And this person was trying to do like this. Why couldn't I see it? Well, I don't want her anyways anymore. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Shit like this. Just like this is this Phoenix Moon energy with this masculine energy. With the death could be paper genocide, faking the death to go out in the back end and do things or go dauntless. But this is the Kenosha house person, possibly with this Wonder Jones energy or this Phoenix Moon energy. Because y'all came up with something. You came up with something with this. You came up with something with this brother. Now there could be other men claiming to be my brother after they ate my brother. After they took out my actual brother, or if they keep on folding him or molding him, they just say, oh, this is the brother. But again, I don't think that these are the brothers. And what are they not understanding? That if the king ain't whatever with it, okay, we're going to have to figure that out, man. This person is not in high honor. Somebody could be like, oh, I blocked something from happening, or there's no access here. But this person want the crown. She got the purple robe on. He either looking at this person while she undressing, or this person wants to be the person with the purple crown. They want to be the royal here. Somebody's name could be royal. Okay. And I feel like this could be crazy too, because if this person used to protect you, they protecting your nigga now. Now this could be because this masculine energy could have stole a part of, look, we got 99 and 1. I got 99 pounds, but a bitch ain't 1. Somebody is the feminine here, and somebody, if another feminine is housing my feminine energy. Period. Okay, if they have if they have made my other half or my spouse or my partner or whatever, we'll call them, we're gonna say partner. Even it's not on no gay shit, we just gonna say partner. They could have broke him down to be more feminine, and then they allotted him my energy. See the 1%ers? One. And they're like, oh, you're just like gold. You're not wise. I'm not wise to your bullshit. I'm tearing it down. Like, understand the thing. Understand what's going on here. All right? I know, like, the gig is up. I know these people are not divinity. They don't mean well for me. They're not high honor. Or they want to say that I'm not of divinity or I'm not high honor or whatever it is. But it's these people here. And some of these people are so-called black people, are dark-skinned people. What you don't understand, because my shit is saying what it's saying here. Look, you know, most of these hovercrafts or most of these spaceships or whatever it is, these are African spaceships or something. They're not ours or something like this. And it would be a shame you saying that they can't, my people can't use them to do what they need to do for me because of redlining or anything else. When again, this is some kind of funding that's coming from, this is some funding that's coming from my family, and I got the right to shut the program down. There's laws about foreign intelligence, for foreign crafts, foreign things flying over, that America has the right to shoot them down right where they stand. There's no whatever this is. So they could have been putting a fake nice guy here, but this is not a good achievement here. It's just not. People could also be, these people could be very upset too about how I'm doing something too, because they're like, we were doing this and we're your friends, because this person looked angry, but this person like, whatever, we'll be fine or something like this. And then we got the achievements here in reverse with this blue face air, or this child of this blue face energy. Maybe these people were trying to do something like send one of these children, but you don't understand the women that you dealt with, like Jaden. And I'm telling you what, Jaden, why they doing this stuff? I don't want to see that shit. Don't do it from me, because, you understand? I know that one of them girls be the ones doing drugs, and then y'all keep on sending them drug tests over there, trying to act like it's me or somebody else that's supposed to be lifted up and get aid. You know, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. We can obviously see who has some type of attachment on them or something like this. This also could be this what about Bob energy that got some kind of goat attachment on this person. Goddess for real, or goddess whatever, something like this. Okay. This could be the girl version of Ford. Okay. That's what I think this is. But it also could be this Reaper energy, or this self-wins energy. Okay. Somebody has this phenotype. The phenotype kind of match mine too. But what I call what about Bob, goddess something, whatever this is. And I see her fingers are messed up. Right? So it might be something that stems from that group or those people. Okay? That while you're trying to do something to make me feel some pain, or something that you feel or something like this, or I don't even know these people. But this could be something, if they drop me off at Indiana, these are times where people need to go back and look at this, because if this mother was dropping me off and feeding me to the wolves, and then having me already repopulated in some type of way, picking me up at another destination, that is crimes against humanity, or that is animal cruelty, even if they had me as an animal. That's like somebody breeding children that you're calling, dogs, and you're going out and feeding them to coyotes, wild coyotes. People would be on your ass about this. This could even be something about this Mike Vick energy, fighting them fucking bulldogs or fighting them dogs. Somebody could be doing something like this again, but they're not publicizing whatever it is. Yeah, we got flying monkeys in reverse. They're not publicizing something here. Because last night in my sleep or within the past couple days, because I was hearing that when I woke up. When I lose my breath, then the boy's gonna lose my breath. But last night I was sleeping and I caught something. I caught something like I was somebody was talking to me or something like this, and then I was like, and I caught something in my breath in my sleep. I'm like, what the fuck? What was that? And it woke me up out of my sleep here. So I feel like somebody could be trying to bind something. It's like almost like a cat would be in a movie, like trying to suck the blood, suck the, not blood, but suck the air out of, you know how they used to say, oh, don't have cats around babies. They could suck the air out their lungs. But it wasn't that. It almost was like somebody was trying to breathe something in. Like somebody had passed away and the breath got passed in. Yeah. Okay. Because look, work labor efforts in reverse, and then we have the unexpected income here, unexpected money, but somebody's name could be that as well, and somebody could be trying to get in or something here. Somebody could be trying to hide out, or they could have been trying to hide out. This is sometime within the past 7 days possibly, and this is not a false narrative. But again, we got Jezebel energy. Like somebody likes themselves better with me or you or somebody here because somebody else don't love themselves or something like this. Okay? Yeah, we got lustful energy. Somebody is mouth watering or lusting after somebody more when they're doing something like not acting single and successful. Somebody might be attracted to mammies or mamas. I don't know, but I'm not planning on be one because somebody is attracted to that shit. Somebody is stopping a transformation because you want somebody to be like a mammy, but you know what you're doing with this dark witch that you're not concerned about it. I'm telling you, somebody's a vampire and they're being manipulated to keep this earth angel in reverse. So an earth angel could be dangerous. Yep, they are keeping it in again. And we got divine feminine here. All right, divine feminine, which is not a divine feminine. Somebody is a god. And, well, why do we have this dark angel with this god energy? Not in high honor. Somebody, because these look a lot alike, these two. Maybe the mom is considered white because being a god. And then we got an earth angel in reverse. Maybe this person is in the heavens now. But maybe somebody's a demon. I don't... The person kind of got green eyes. Somebody could have made them a demon now. Okay. It's like a coronation without the top senior royals there. It didn't really happen. Yep. It didn't really happen. So somebody could have tried to keep me or you or somebody out of something. It really never really happened. It's like having something where all the top officials must be there. If there's somebody that's not on, there's somebody that's in the board that can't be there that day, like that man that was supposed to be at work that day when 9/11 happened, but he ended up having a so-called dentist appointment or something, and I think one of his kids had an appointment or something that day too. Maybe this person risked their life to get something. I don't know. This person could have this person could have risked their life to block somebody from doing something to their mother, or this could be a child that was around you or looked to you or something like this, and they were able to block this person from getting to you. This would be like in the spirit. You see your, say somebody you meet your dad, you meet one of your dad's friends, and he's like, yeah, just you just call me Uncle Benny, you know, and they're like, oh, Uncle Benny, I remember Uncle Benny. I'll be seeing, oh, y'all was friends since y'all were little. Oh my goodness, Uncle Benny, and then the child seeing the a child or somebody in the community or something like this see that this Benny, or this could be even a child of this Uncle Benny, somebody with a lineage. There's something here about a trail. Happy trails to you. So, somebody's like, no. We got true street. So somebody's true street. Somebody, this is not somebody's true street. Somebody's not supposed to be on a certain street or something. And we got dings in reverse. So these could be like ding bats. Even look like she got a bat in her hand. I don't, that looks kind of weird. Like, this is a bat in her hand. Okay. I mean, this could even be with these light brown eyes and this kind of light skin. This give me, I think they were saying something about Luke, but Luke can be also, this Luke energy could be this, a splice of this grandfather or a feather or my father or a feather or something like this as well. Okay. The posse on Broadway energy could be going in another direction with the Freeman, Fred energy, with the Khadijah and them. Right? That's how Khadijah ended up getting that spot on on Empire at that board meeting. Okay. These could be people that also penetrated the energy when I was younger or something like this. Okay. I had somebody named Khadijah, well, one of the Parham girls. She used to be nice to me. She used to do my hair for me sometimes and stuff like this. This could also be with Charlemagne the God. I used to date a boy that looked like him. My cousin used to date a boy named Ombre that looked like him too, Nisi. So it's something about what these people had going on before, prior to. Like, these could be John the Baptist groups. Oh, somebody's coming that I can't latch if they boots. And they try to learn my way. They try to do all this other stuff. Something like this. Right? We got it. Somebody is not this person's child or something here. We got it here with this blue air or this blue hair. This could be like this moonlight goddess something. Again, this is this. I'm going to say Carlissa's caravan, where one of my children could have ended up on this person's caravan being trafficked without my knowledge. Somebody that they knew was going to open their big mouth right now and talk about this shit for 5 or 7 years straight and was going to say these things and maybe supposed to come off crazy, but it's not. The person, the real person that's supposed to be calling the shots, that's going to be calling the shots. And the shots is being fired now. This could be this healing to express. Some of these people are, they were given the just to cause commotion and chaos after giving so many people a little bit of power. This is what you thought was going to be the win. I shall have no mercy. So I would be at the beck and call of these children saying, if you let them loose on me, and then they'll say, well, you did this, or you was on drugs, or you're a slut or something, because that was beaten into their head or told to them, and I'm none of the likeness of any of that. As you separated this body and separated these children and replenished them and repopulated them, made several bags of them and shit like this. And then you just, it's like gremlins, and they just get in water and just multiply and multiply and multiply and swarm. And you gave them a false narrative or something like this. So by the time it looked like we're like, please, no, I never did that to you, honey. I love you. You know, and I'm just begging my way into something. No, you could squash that. Could squash it. Because still, I'm not understanding after people been looking at me, and even the children, y'all been looking at, I'm still not understanding any of this. You might as well talk to me like you like you from another planet right now. Because it would not be able to explain to me how everybody else got. That's fine if everybody else is on that. But don't look at me as cold-hearted. Look at the people that's 1,000 of these people swarming around this one person trying to intimidate them or something like that. Look at them as cold hearted. Don't look at me as cold hearted because I don't know, because I don't give a fuck to know what you know as long as I know who I am. You understand? I don't have to know. I don't have to know who you. If it's something that we cannot meet up or our planets can't align or something like this, where you can meet, what is we even talking about it for? It's done. It's done. It's over. It's over. Y'all that way. I'm this way. That's just it. We don't. I don't. I don't have time. You might have time because of the gifts that they gave you or something like this or whatever this is, or you obtain from being one of my seed or something or whatever this is. I don't know. It's not for me to try to coddle you. You wanted to be grown, or somebody wanted to make you grown and make you more grown than me. Actually, with all these children, it wouldn't make no sense for me to think that these are my friends if all these children have all these powers and they like to see me in a situation where this childish man or this man is acting like whatever this is and trying to put me in my fucking place. That means that some other hoes raised you, because it couldn't have been no bitch like me. That mean that some other jealous, envious, childish assholes raised you. So it was no reason for you to take them from me, because I was the best mother. I give myself the best mother of the fucking year award. Not perfect, but I give myself the best mother of the motherfucking year's award. So they would just be just like the fathers. It's just more of them that have to fight off and combat. And I never asked from babies from. It's almost like mass or multiply. I never asked from babies for none of these niggas. The fuck? No, you can't have my crown. I don't know what you say. You can't have none of my money unless I'm about to give it to you. It ain't you ain't gonna have none of my money unless you bow down like every fucking body else to get it. This is my turn, my season. And you made it like this. You understand? Every knee. It wouldn't matter to me, because I don't think that I owe anybody an apology in this manner, in this light, in this whatever this is. No, I don't. I don't. I don't. This is about my foundation or my feet finally being planted. That'll be like me 45, 46 years, never having my feet planted in the soil and feel like, oh, I made it. I just been in an astronaut suit floating around this bitch for the past 40 something years, while everybody else been taking advantage of all the riches that was laid up for me by a father right here, there, everywhere. That don't make no sense. No, it's a no for me. It's a wrap. I've already dealt with the situation, something like this or whatever this is. I cherish the moments that I had with my children, there and so on and so forth. I don't want nobody changing nothing to benefit them or to steal nothing from me and whatever else. People's feelings for each other, I can't stop that. I wouldn't do nothing to stop that. Or who somebody want to be with, but what you're not gonna be with them with my rankings, with the immunity that come from doing what you're supposed to do for me, with the money that belong to me, with the status and the records and shit that belong to me. That's what you're not gonna do. That's all I'm saying. It's a difference if I wake up one day and all of the siding is off of my house and somebody's in the backyard building a shed, and that look quite a lot like my damn siding that somebody came and ripped off my house, and somebody like, no, I bought this from the store or something like this, blah, blah, blah. But if I took the siding out and I took the house and we put it out by the front lawn and some people came and said, oh, I could use this siding for something, go get my truck and pick up all this stuff for the trade for aluminum. I don't know if it's aluminum for real or not, but to trade it or something like this, I put it out there for anybody to get. I can't be mad if somebody behind me pick it up and then make a nice hut or something with it. I didn't think to do that. I thought to throw it in the trash, right? But if I wake up and my house is naked, it's like, what the hell? And I see you built something over there, bitch. Ain't no, but that ain't jealousy, nigga. That is bring my shit back here. What did you think you was doing? And I'm happy that everybody denied me so I could deny everybody else to have time to build a solid, loyal foundation and then see who can join. I mean, if we're talking about this on such a kiddie level, let's break it down. It's like when you run in the backyard and say, oh, Bobby and everybody, let's go build a fort. Okay, you go get the bricks and you go get the D, you go get that. And let's meet back here, shit together. Sure. Oh, I don't want to have to build anything. I'm going to go to my mom's house and see if she'll give us some juice boxes and chips and things. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, you be having them good snacks. Go get all the big snacks and bring a whole bunch of snacks over here. Everything like this. And you could just sit here and snacks, Megan. We'll do the hard work. I'm Megan, bitch. Yeah. I feel like because you're not jealous of a situation, somebody don't want to protect you. So obviously, someone wants you to see a relationship or something that they found or formed. This could be two people that's supposed to be in a forever relationship, and somebody took one out and started them in a new relationship, and they want the other person to see that relationship and feel so hurt and betrayed and all these other things or something like this. But you can't even see these people or something. I don't know. They may be in hell already or something. I don't know. All right. Yeah. Because somebody, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, the commitment. This could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 hours, something like this. Okay. Because a lot of these people are going to do things hidden. They're not going to do it in the public eye anymore. They're not going to put it in magazines when they get married. They're not going to do, they might not even jot it down at the city hall. They might, or put it in a newspaper or something like this. And I think a lot of these people are doing it like that because whatever they're doing is illegal, because they never got a divorce from the other person. This is what they're going to use with marriage fraud in order to make several women or other women, two women, be married to the same man so he can feel like a big man or something like this. And it's just not going to work. It's illegal and you going your ass to jail on site. I mean, what else can we talk about here? Okay. Somebody could have been married to somebody else for 3 years or something like this. Yeah. Okay. So we got high honor. Somebody that do divination that got a mole on their face, they're not high honor. Somebody could just be a copycat or something like this here. We got pro. Somebody's not a pro. They didn't achieve anything because, again, they're calling somebody a karmic female that is really not a karmic female. Okay. And this person could be trying to get you to pay attention to them or see what they have with somebody or something like this. But somebody just out on their butt again. Like somebody created a monster by trying to take this nigga from you that was fully tamed and was fully whatever. And then they tried to hate on you or stun on you or tell on you, or your own body or your own family tried to tell on something on you, whether it was real, fake, a lie, or whatever it is. And then it broke something in this person, but they always wanted to have that broken. And so I could not have that person back. Now it's time for me to get something else that people say, damn, we thought that let's get, oh shit. Okay. Stella getting her groove back? Oh, okay. I don't like no fake shit. We got abandonment, Amanda. Somebody's name could be Amanda. All right. We got this health concern energy here. All right. And then we got Rip. Okay. So somebody could be, some people could have passed away. I don't know what this is. Okay. Yeah. Because again, somebody could have been in, girl, I don't know why I got Tanisha. And then I got the one girl, Carmela, whatever her name is, that used to be in a motorcycle gang. I don't know. I was thinking about that because I can't remember who I went or if I went to Milwaukee to go out to eat by myself, or I don't know. I remember back in the day, or was that with Niecy now? I can't remember when we went to that biker club. It was like a biker party. Like they was like, oh, it's a whole bunch of biker dudes going to be there or something like this. Because I think I was on somebody's motorcycle one time with my little short skirt on and shit like that. I don't know. I don't know. I should have figured out how did we get from just riding bikes around the regular neighborhood and the regular place. But I remember when I got on that motorcycle, didn't I say I promise I'm not getting on one again? That was one of the things I did when I'm like, oh my God, because I don't even really know this guy. It wasn't even like, but I'm guessing that's the biker's life, right? But I do remember we went, I think it might have been with Niecy. I don't know. But I thought we went to a biker party. Like it was a bar or something and she knew some guy. It might be when she was first starting dating this one guy, this tall, dark-skinned dude. He might have been like a football player or he had that build. And then she was like, oh, his friends is like athletes or whatever. And I thought we went to like it was a weird bar. Maybe this is a dream or something. I don't know. I can't remember. And there was a bunch of guys there. It was kind of like not like maybe not my forte, how it was set up and everything like this. You know, makes me wonder if if this masculine was a body double all the time. I wonder if the person's like, I thought relationships was supposed to be like this. Like every time when she goes somewhere, I body jump to the person so I could be there. And they're like, well, you supposed to be mad about this or that and that. But this person could have been, I don't know why I'm thinking like if my person had a body double, like the person was with me all the times. The humiliating part is that I said it out of my mouth. So now I know. So now other people know. And then somebody had to check me or put me in my place, but they know that this is how they family or whoever they deal with the death magic shit, this is how they train them to annihilate kings and queens or something like this. It's just, why did you wake up, bitch? Like, you know, so that would be some punk shit to then try to take this woman to court for everything when you've been there at all her functions. This could even be a body jumper that picks some of the people that you dealt with or hung out with the most or that you kicked it with a lot or something like this. That's why I think that this person passed away. It's even like, I don't know why this person is blocking this person. And then death magic, they're like sandwiched in between. They're like sandwiched in between two people here. Because then they have no standing to take anything from me, period. They don't have anything. They don't have no rhyme, reason, no standard, no nothing to take anything from me. And all of these people are treasonous all the way from one end of the midst of the garden or whatever like this to the other side. It's just official. They built a prison around a prince or a queen or an emperor, empress, whatever. Somebody could be leaving some relationships and then they built something to abuse the person, to blindfold and then abuse and then to humiliate and whatever else this is. And everything that they've presenting to me is illegitimate. I would never, it would be humiliating to my ancestor to even answer to any people on this level. It's fake. You thought it would be beneath you to have to answer to me after you built a fake system around me that I was supposed to respect, that all of you respected because it was putting my money and other money in your pockets and things like this. And it's a no. Now we can see how slavery is usually served up, why people become slaves. I was said it had to be something more than just we was black people and they wanted us to be slaves. It had to be something more. It had to be about something more. Yeah, we got soulmate, and then it just flipped over in the upright. 75 years. Again, somebody's soulmate could be a nation. Shit. Somebody could have been soulmate with Islam or something here. And they like it's over, but it kind of wanted to go in the upright. So I don't know. You have a child here. This could also be Islam in another country, Islam in America. But it like, I don't know if somebody writing up rules. Like, I'm here not without my daughter, so you're not about to have my daughter in no Islamic country. They might be able to be American Islam, and I don't even know what that means. I just don't like it. No, there's no compromise. No, the pathway is too bright here. Yeah, flying monkeys are like all over the place here. I just can't. I can't. Why would I? This is my chance to shut everything down, and that's exactly what I would choose to do and start over. Like somebody is, I know what they want. They wanted somebody to be at the point where they just saying anything and going crazy and yelling all day long and trying to get on the side of the people. You're not gonna catch me doing that. So I'm probably gonna continue to say some stuff that's gonna piss people off even more. And in the end, you gonna see I was right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to tell you. All right. Somebody could be trying to bring somebody back to life. It's like, okay, I don't want any more people that look like Derek Coleman. It'd be tragic for me to have to look at the same person after I feel like I know what y'all been doing with him and other women and stuff in the background. And it's just the way that you did it. It's just the way that you did it. It'd be a little traumatizing or something. I need something else. I do. It's like a trusty steed. I get to choose what steed I want to ride. You're not gonna force me to keep the same old horse and everybody else getting these horses that are more advanced or something like this. He can still stay in the stables and graze on the grass, motherfucker. But I need one that work for me. I need a horse and a steed and a sword that work for me. The fuck? You gonna send me out there on a pony or something like this? All these dudes is out here running. First of all, they all dudes. I'm the only girl. And then you gonna try to send me out on a mule or something? And then they got Arabian horses that run like the fast lightning and shit like this. They barely even broken in. I said barely. Like I'm not gonna be able to tell the difference. We got the Ace of Swords here. This is the truth here. Something is not over. Something is the truth. A pathway is opening up. Uh-oh. When it comes to a certain situation here. We got the Holy Spirit, 8 of Wands here. Telling you. Soulmate. Something's being manipulated. Then we got, this could be that movie Genesis or Gemini or something when they build somebody just like you to kill you. Because I'm noticing I got this red wig on right now that look almost just like this. It's nappy like this and everything. And I'm shooting my shots all over the place. But look how the energy is shooting at me. Right? But we got temperance behind that to fix that up. Yep. We got temperance behind that because then we got the Ace of Pentacles. This is why they're doing that. Because somebody knows that they're like, well, say yes to me, and then I won't have to do it like this and use your clone to kill you. And it's like, no, you bow down to me, and then give me my shit and bow down to me, and then we'll see where you stand. I mean, because then if that's what somebody gonna do, that's what the fuck they about to do. I'm not about to give in to you. Ace of Cups energy here. And that seems like the more knowledgeable thing to do here. Also, somebody's waiting off in the waters. This is that seal energy. Okay. Ace of Cups. Somebody is in the upright here. But why? I'm wondering if that damn Trick Daddy is Seal's son, an offspring of Seal. Yeah, they're going to try to build another me. Possibly. Because whoever this is, it's almost like Cookie Lyons telling Cookie Lyons, bitch, you better go on and get up out of the way. Remember when she told her drunk sister, take your drunk ass home right now because you're not about to ruin this for me. This could also be somebody is Caucasian looking and then I'm not. But even if we talk about Bella from somebody could be trying to keep the old and the young, or I don't know what they're doing with something. But even if you look at Bella, what's her name? I don't want to use Bella, her real name, Kristen Stewart or whatever. If you look at that energy and then you look at the marvelous energy, it's like that's like as above, so below. But somebody is so traumatized or so bothered by me, the origins of me. This got to be a nigga that couldn't stand me when they met. They just played the whole time, this partner. Or somebody just hate me now since I know who I am or something like this. And this just not the thing. They still trying to make it seem like, and so now we got the temperance energy. Now, I was just playing around, sitting on my person's back or whatever, and I didn't have any on my partner's or on my friend, whatever he is. I don't know what he is these days. On his back, the person that paid the bills around this bitch, okay? And like I was messing with him because I used to do like that, like, and there was just all kind of wetness or whatever. And then I used to mess with him like that. And then I was like, you know how sticky it get, and I jumped off his back. And so this could be this energy here, okay? It was like, it's kind of nasty. This is late night, right? We late night. All right, so, but he's like, ew, this is gone. You get it off of me. Like, you doing, what are you doing? Like, okay? But I couldn't help myself, okay? I really couldn't help myself. And it kind of smells like honey tonight. So this is kind of strange here. And this could be very well. This man just they hating on me because they know I'm the true power, and they want to. They'd rather have somebody that's saying that they're one of my clones, that just because they're skinny, or this is some man like I've been with you all this time and you never tried to lose weight, and that's fine. But I promise you, these people stopped me from getting a transformation. I promise you, they did. Or they're trying to handle it on their own so that I could be like, please give me. No, I am supposed to be headlining all the shit that got something to do with my body on all levels, including your ass. I'm about to say Cletus, including your ass. And I won't take nothing less. Yeah, this person could have even tried to aim here. And they might be getting hurt. Okay. Yeah, and somebody with this evil eye energy, they could be getting laid to rest. Like, I don't know what's wrong with these people. Because again, the temperance angel is here with the ace of pentacles and the ace of cups again still. And this is a God energy. It's not a divine female. We got Eminem in reverse. That's why I'm trying to think. When did Eminem come out? When did Eminem come out? Because I didn't. The record store was used to be still open right there on Grand Avenue or whatever. I think people were still going there. But every time I think about one of his first songs, I always think about me being on like Lewis and Grand Avenue. I think that is. Um, but I'm wondering, what is that the thing to? 8 Mile. Also with the figure 8 or the magician energy or handler energy. A handler. A handler. Karmic masculine. Somebody is a handler. They're not a karmic. It's just a regular masculine. So this might be a handler. Their job is to manipulate other vassals, vehicles, or people and use them instead of their own body to do things. Somebody's a handler. Yeah, it smells a lot like honey tonight between there. It's a honey smell. So maybe somebody else got hit by an arrow from this red-headed person. I mean, this could even be this alchemy and you energy. Somebody is acting a fool around this bitch. Okay? Somebody is acting a fool. Because I'm telling you, they're like, oh, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. But that is not the sunshine. It's never been in the sunshine. Somebody doesn't want to get caught with this. They don't want to get caught. Whoever they're talking about has never been the sunshine. Never been the sunshine. They all know it too. There's a group that knows it. Like say that there's some people that's like, we all know that. Just don't tell. We tell the 1,000 of them this way, and us 3 at the top, we know it's that way. But never let them know that it's that way. Like the weapons movie. Because then these people would come rip them apart. So it's like the 3 are saying it this way, and then the 1,000 are seeing it that way. We must make it seem like nobody thrives without like a Chris Kardashian, but it was never really Chris Kardashian. You understand? Even though in their situation it is. I'm just saying that would be like that because we all seen Chris Kardashian put work in to make appointments for her daughters and get them into places. So we all know that she worked hard doing that. At least. They was grown. They can go to the meetings and shit themselves. But she was the connect, which ain't that hard work to pick up the phone. Well, I'm not gonna defame anybody's work, but I'm just saying It might not have been somebody's job. Some other shit could have got done within the past 20 years if the right person was in the position. And if Kris Jenner was a clone of one of my mother's clones, why do I look at these people and everything that was steeped in my shit wrapped around whatever that is? It just ain't making no sense to me. And we only got to talk about it until you understand it and everybody get it, and then we can move on from it. Because I was around my mom allegedly throughout my life, and I know what she was into, and I know she cursed, but I also know that she really wasn't doing nothing else. And so whatever she learned how to do, I'm pretty sure that I could be able to learn how to do it. It's something like that. Do you hear what I'm saying? So this could be 2 and 1 here. 8 of Wands energy with this Temperance. I don't know if they're threatening someone because this person got eyes. So this person could also be maybe snuff films, snuffleupagus. This could be these women. These could be all eternal. Mommy Watson them in some kind of torture chamber movies that they were making. Okay. Could we have you were his greatest star? But you weren't never this person's star. Yeah. Somebody was never this person's star. Or again, this could be this people that's going with unless they talking about Drake and that one dude, the LaGrange person or whatever, the fucking person with the they say keep playing around talking about that's his baby daddy, or the one that had him in that contract or whatever. All right. We're also getting 1, but 1, remember it says 1 is your father. Don't call anybody that's on the earth your father, but you got death magic right on 1 right there. You got death magic right on his back. So I don't know what they was doing. This person could have been dealing with this Phoenix energy. Phoenix Suns. It's like whatever they're trying to do to dislocate this energy from God and all this other stuff, whatever this is, I don't know. This could be this marvelous energy actually that was getting hurt, or this is I told you this made me think about the Braxton girl. That Braxton girl that got this, but that's also remind me of Harris. Ted Risha. She remind me of Ted Risha for some reason. And I'll be looking at the energy. Ted Risha always seemed a little bit older. Shantae Williams, Karen Brown, all these people seemed a little bit older than me, but they was my little wise friends or whatever at school. They seem a little bit more serious than me, a little bit more older than me. I don't know, a stoic or something like this. But they was maybe like the awkward ones out, but I know how that feels. And I was kind of like a loner, but I I knew people, but they did too in a like kind of more quiet way. They were more introvert than me. I'm introvert, but I bust out like, hey, like like that. Right. And they used to just be kind of more quiet. So I just don't know who this could be, this alchemy and you energy here. Or this is yeah. Or this is something else. This is like Vina Sisson. Somebody that's trying to duplicate a person's energy. This also look like WAC 100 energy here too. Yep. Because some of these people, that's what I said, if these people got these babies in the past couple of years, number them up. Number them up. So somebody might have to whack 100 people in order to get their intel. Yeah, not actual money, but their experience or their intel. And they got about to get whacked right back up out of there. I told you, they said that somebody whacked 100 people to get the intel on me. So I'm gonna whack 1,000 motherfuckers to get this shit back off of you. And you gonna be dead. Because the only reason why these people is holding because you stole that energy or something like this to make yourself immortal or bring yourself. This is like a doctor. No, this is like a Cortland energy. Like 40 ounce. This is back in the day, like something could have happened back in the day when my uncle and them used to drink them 40 ounces. You know, I used to always walk past there to go get stuff from my grandma at the basement, you know, stuff like that. Cause his room was down in the basement. And then he would or like I said, who is that I was looking at the other day? Tamar baby daddy and somebody else. And I'm like, that kind of look like E40 mixed with maybe even a little bit of Biggie Smalls. But it was somebody else that had the same look as him. It was this boy named Howard that used to go Ray Boy that looked like him a little bit. And there was somebody else. And I'm like, that looked like that Herbert. And that looked like all these people here. But that'd be crazy if Tamar was an offspring of Sophia and Tamar act like Tamar, but Tamar, when I'm in my full element, I'm looking good, feeling good, got money in my pocket, doing what I want to do, whatever this is, and out exploring, that's my energy, the Tamar energy. Sophia never had that energy before. So this has to be something. When my auntie Risa was babysitting Sophia's kid, she was babysitting Adriana too. She was babysitting Adriana too. But she didn't, I was an at-home mom, so she didn't have to babysit my daughter. Something was happening with these kids over in that fucking area. Something was going on, something extra. Something could have been being put in something was going on. Fuck what you said. I also think that these people got mail for me at that place and somebody found out about something or somebody got in contact with one of these people when Tyrese was still being babysit by my auntie Risa. Bottom line, because throughout this little thing that they got going on, this little household from Milwaukee to Chicago, there's little pockets and dips and pivots and stuff like this. The whole thing was that the Empress was never supposed to know. Period. And some areas got stronger points and stuff like that than others. That's all this is looking like now to me. Chakras in alignment. And it's like I don't want it to stand anymore. Like, even if somebody say you just mad or you just humiliated, okay, even if I am, even if I was just mad and humiliated, if I'm the high king or whatever this is, I said I don't want this shit operating like this no more. It don't benefit me. Why would I let it invade my whole space? And I know that they was taking my people and trafficking them and using them too. Why would I allow that to keep on happening? No. You don't deserve to have the right to some. These are people that didn't even know how to live their life when they was in the living. These are people that didn't excel when they was in the living, but you want to get on the other side and forget where you came from just 5 or 10 years ago, acting like some big fat cat rats. And these is people that they didn't have no growth or they didn't do nothing. All they did was get up and complain about their legs swollen and go work at the factory for the man. All I did was stay at home and work for my family, like for the man. You know what I'm saying? There's no fucking real difference here. Somebody else was making a lot of money. I was just getting some scraps. You get what I'm saying? Listen, you're not gonna try to play with me like that. These people, I don't know what you did or how you built up your repertoire. Unless they all my clones, and then that was going out and getting all the knowledge that we needed as a thought energy. And these people went behind them and killed them. If it was 100 of them, and killed them and took the technology and stuff and put it inside of their own self. And I never got it back. And now it's time to get it the fuck back. Yeah. We got abuse in reverse, a family in reverse here. Opposition, twin flame. No third party. Yeah. Mature woman. All right. Let's see. Because the bond that I have with my person, if I found out that the person betrayed me with my family or my community, it would not be because if he slept with women. It would be because of that. Is why I would not be able to want to be with this person or I'm different than other people, man. I'm different than other people. Yeah, it's not jealous that he knew something that I didn't know, but if you been in this game with these people behind my back and you seen the abuse or that they could even cause me harm one day and you sat and played with that because you was playing with little toys and things, I cannot fucking play with that. I could not trust that again. And like I said, you and your family will be able to live wherever y'all is, maybe in comfort or whatever this is, but you cannot. And it don't take 30 years to be undercover. We got ritual here. Love you too. In reverse. Some ritual for what? To make actual money in the reverse? Okay. Some ritual for a mature woman to not have actual money, a grown ass woman. All right. And then we got voodoo. Maybe somebody rejuvenating a person, or if they always do this for everybody, they go through a transformation or they get a new car or a new body. Okay. Or you have voodoo. Somebody might try to keep somebody as a voodoo because your brain keeps growing or something. And the person just wants you to be, if they can't have you back how you were, um, even though I told you these people is not trying, I want these things eliminated off the earth. They're not welcome here. Because it's belittling me even having to explain this. They rather with the nappy dugout where they dug something out the back of the brain or your fight or flight energy or something like this. So somebody ain't even going to be able to fly. You could have got wings. You can't even use them because they already did something to somebody's vertebrae or something with this fight or flight energy. Like they're going to make it so where somebody doesn't want to, because you didn't exercise when somebody told you to or something, they're going to make it so it's going to be painful for you to walk or something. And this going to get sent right back to them and they damn mama. We got the love spell here. This love spell could be something that worked to stop this person from loving their family or something like this. I don't know. Because of whoever this is with this Ace of Cups, you're not manifesting that. I know what you're thinking. I can see I can read your mind. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, this person is thinking, now since I exposed you trying to be a lion and you're not a lion, then you went to the seal energy. And John the Baptist about to get your ass right back up in that hole with them, back in that belt. You about to get your ass back in that belt with them people. So somebody could be humiliated, then they go out here to the ocean or something like this, playing around. Because you listen to that Mommy Watson energy, or you listen to, because imagine this, if you found out you was a different kind of species and then you allegedly died and you woke up in the afterlife, or you woke up in England or something, and then they tell you all this stuff that you're able to do. And then they say, look, when you was in your real life, you couldn't have no children, but we was taking your seed. We was taking we love you or whatever. We was taking your seeds and we was saving them up for you. And look, we got some kids that we made with different women around the world right here for you. These is your children. And somebody like, no, but I gotta have this stuff for the Lord. I work for the Lord. I'm supposed to do this for the Lord. Now you never always like that Lord. Listen what that Lord be saying on her channel. You really want to support that person, or do you want to benefit your own family? And see, I just told you I made you some children over here. Look how beautiful this daughter is that you got. Look at how beautiful this daughter is. Because all we know in our communities and shit like this, somebody was a masser. But it wasn't just him and Celie. Everything was ugly and black. And surely is ugly to this motherfucker or something like this. It could be my husband, your granddaddy, your uncle. They could be black, they could be white, they could be whatever channel, whatever they want to be. But somebody was doing this, right? Somebody could be claiming that they're whatever, they're working for you, but I don't think that these people are. They're not doing it fast enough or something like this. Yeah, we got echo on the thing. Now we back to the lock key kids. The one guy that was pretending that he wanted to date the daughter, but he was really trying to get to those keys. Somebody's being manipulated here. This blue or this blue face energy could be being manipulated. They could have even recently spliced my DNA with blue face's DNA, and that's who supposedly came out of jail. I don't know why they would do that. But whatever they're doing it without my permission or something, and that's why I'm saying it. Because they'd be like, why? Why you say that? You ain't even wise. Why you say that? Because I told you, I'm exposed. Like these motherfuckers, girl, these people get on my nerves. Look, manipulation, a community. They couldn't do it to me. And so they right back over here to somebody trying to manipulate this person. But you ain't going to be doing nothing too much longer. Y'all about to get wiped out. Yeah, the sweetheart, look how that just spent around. Sweetheart getting sick of your ass. Y'all about to get wiped out. It's almost like just might as well just trick these people and say, yeah, we could change everything on the other side. We got to sign off the thing to shut down all these. And then when we get on the other side, when we get home, when we get to the other side, then you can make a new one that's perfect or something like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody want to keep somebody's man or something. Because it's almost like if this wonder energy was a vampire or something and they did something to family, right? And then this person moved to Madison, Wisconsin, so went to school, right? Yeah, but this person wasn't a sweetheart. It was a thief. This Margaret energy, this look like Margaret a little bit too. This could be the girl that was her friend that was dating my brother. So even when I was still sweet and nice to my brother, this would be like he wasn't really living in Texas or something. But this person got the gray eyes too. I know this ain't the jaded energy, jaded, faded energy. And the point is, we're so far in that I don't think people don't understand that most of the time, if you felt like really good around somebody or something, and then they're showing you one way, you're the thing that we're probably not going to get is the person, and that's okay. Somebody could also be trying to make it far enough where I can't create a new one and just go off in the thing and have the twin flame and have the whole thing that I was supposed to have. Like somebody could be trying to shut down their DNA or something from me just to be an asshole because they fucked up everything. And it's like, well, you don't get to, because I get to still fulfill what God showed me. Just like you thought you could fulfill what man and everybody else and all your fans wanted you to fulfill. I look at it that way. So we got the wonder wall here. So somebody could be throwing up a wall to stop somebody from attacking these people from this crime thing with that started with the Trayvon Martin hoax all the way up to my brother Keith moved back to Kenosha. And there must have been something going on underneath the city or within the city here. Yeah. All right. Somebody could have said also that somebody found out that, again, somebody was not a sweetheart. They were leading a community of people or something like this in the wrong. And this person could be manipulating someone too. This Jones, a Love Jones. I'm telling you, these Joneses, you better watch out. You better be paying attention to people's last name. I didn't say discriminate against them and hurt them, but you better be aware. This ain't got to be for everybody. This could be my particular children or the breed of people that I was supposed to be leading right now to be able to notice these monsters or these people or these individuals that would be maybe causing harm, or if you let them in or if you had a baby with them, they would rise up above you. Like people wasn't looking at it like that or something like this. And it may be like just too late for them. All right. But we got legal issues here. Okay. A mature man is immature. This is an old man. Somebody is an older man that could be maybe even in reverse that's trying to help this person that they seeing is not a sweetheart. This wonder energy could also be this Summer Walker energy could have went through a transformation. One of Wonder Jones's twin clones or something, even though these people are not supposed to have clones. I don't know why I'm getting like t-shirt and their panties on. Cause this made me think about this what the eyes look like that was looking at me. Yeah. Cause I was hearing that. I'm hearing like, she's like, Jamie, No, you didn't rip my womb out of me, and then you sit there and you had a son. See how this person got this in their hand? This womb, if this somebody's womb, it through a lot of people's hands. Chance, these people. Somebody's definitely a gray. Um, okay, this could also be a Billy energy here as well. Mm, somebody could want to apologize to a person. But I don't know why this thief look like they want to bring something back to somebody. Like somebody a thief, they usually steal from people, but they could be stealing for somebody. Like I don't know what this is. Okay, but somebody could have recalibrated somebody's friend or something here. Okay, man, IP. Somebody did something. Man, IP. Manny. P. Manny or Nia, Ni P. This could also be this petty energy. Okay. Uh, ma, excuse me, nip, nip, like Nipsey, voodoo doll, beheaded. But the voodoo doll, somebody might wear big fat crystals on their neck. That's kind of crazy because this is giving me this marvelous energy. Who is the voodoo doll? The stuffed animal. Somebody might just be into stuffed animals. Somebody's into stuffed animals. Because if this energy is somebody's mother, or this is a hidden aunties and hidden Lizzie the Great and them, all these people that I remember or I see a vision of them when I was little. It's like this long-legged energy or something like this. They're still heavy. Somebody's still a liar here. Somebody's still manipulating something here. They're still hiding something. And if that picture that I seen was Linda Likes Tarot and it wasn't really my baby picture, and they lied and said it was my baby picture, do you understand? It's still telling me that these were not the right people. Even if Linda Likes Tarot would be looked at as like, well, I guess that could be the version of Donatella. They could be trying to say that there's a Donatella offspring or something like this when the person was younger or something. But again, it's not my fault to say apologize. You shouldn't have put the person all over and plastered this person all online and all on the other shit looking like that. It's just, this is the thing. I'm saying I'm not taking it, any of it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And nobody would want to sit there and watch their child struggle like this. And then they have children, and then their children, they did the best they did, maybe even better than me as a parent. And then the children are sitting here forced to watch this parent struggle. And the children don't even see, oh, that ain't even right then. Fuck that. Why is you doing that or something like this? Wait a minute. Nobody else mom have to go through this. You mean my mom was the smart? My mom's brain is the thing that created the internet. My mom's brain is this, and that. And you just raped and pillaged my mom and stole all my mom's stuff. I've been running around here with you doing whatever the fuck this is. Like, what? This is crazy. Because I feel like this is a mother that knew that this day was going to come, and you trying to sit close up into me like Mommy Wata or somebody like this and say that it was you. No, it was me the whole time. This is why the opening of all this shit ain't even happening until right now. And this is why my shit don't sound compromised and yours do. Y'all could die for exposing it this motherfucking hard. I can't. Ain't nobody gonna stop it. Somebody could have even stole. I didn't mean to laugh like that. Somebody could have stole a fucking person here. We got F, I don't know. This could be a ghost person as well. But even if, like I said, if this Jean Bonnet energy with those people that I put, if that was like this little, because I said little sister, stepsister, this sister, something like this is what I was getting here. But this still could be this 10-10 person or something like this. Somebody is still doing something. It's not for me to know. Ice Queen. This could also be this energy of somebody being built to be an Ice Queen. They ain't no killer, but don't push them. Don't, or they ain't no killer. But people could have put it on the person. Somebody don't care enough to have to want to. But again, if it's on command, right? The fuck you mean? If I give orders to tell my men to do this, you better go investigate that, and you better end up with some bring me the game. You know what I'm saying? How they come with them fucking chickens by the neck. Show me what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? You better. I don't want to hear that. Oh yeah, we went by there and no. Drag that motherfucker over here in front of me, like Jesus said, and let me see it. Let me see it done right in front of me. Yeah, somebody could be an Ice Queen, but when they need to be in a sexual energy, they can be. I mean, whatever this is. Yeah, we got a healer too. Because something is a minute little thing here. But all the shit adding up to it, let us know that we should not be trusting karmic ending 1010 and all these people. I mean, so what you want me to find the little crevices every time? I done showed you enough where they should be taken off the case or something already, or moved to the side or whatever. It would be enough. It would be enough. But that still makes me the most high, because you broke something off of me and you fed it to these people. So how dare you think that you're going to give away, even if Epstein was dead and this is what these people was doing or something like this. Bitch, ain't nobody getting none of that, bitch, because I need back what was taken from me before you start splitting anything up. The hell you talking about? Yeah. And somebody, I told you, they're trying to make it like, yeah. Mentally a stable message in reverse. Okay. Yeah, somebody could be alone now in a situation here. Because somebody's like, no, I went and got you and I put you somewhere else because I knew that this day was coming or they was going to do. No, you didn't. You went and got the wrong thing or the thing that you thought looked the best or something like that. And you put it over there and try to act like it was with that person. Stop it. And somebody even put these little lust demons on somebody. Girl, this motherfucker eyes look crazy. This could even be something that happened with Tom at Tom's house. Brady. That made somebody not single successful. Somebody was recording somebody or something like this. But to just take a love offer from a person. Okay. Something like this. All right. Somebody want to have a person as like their pet. All this shit is over with. Whatever this is. Yeah, not in the distant future. It's not going to happen. All right. Just call me Simon. It's not happening. When it falling into the pit as we speak. Falling into the pit as we speak. Somebody feels like that they're controlling this conversation right now and you're not. Stupid. Fucking idiot. Somebody's a dummy. You don't matter that much. These are people that want to matter that fucking much and you don't matter that much. You only was able to be like a little fungus or a little leech or something in a system for a certain amount of time. That's it. A little glitch or something like this. Beyond the veil energy. Yeah, somebody with a north node, they in their north node and they know that you lying, that you a snake. You the Sierra energy that like to, bobble your head or wobble or how you wobble or something like this. I'm catching you motherfuckers and I'm chaining you in them pits. I'm not gonna play with you. I know who was playing with you in the first place. This is not a false narrative. I know what you did. I know what you did. There could also be another Maya energy that was raised by this person. So they were like taking my children and then splicing them like 10 more times and giving them to other women or something like this. Like a pack of meat in the freezer for 10 years or something like this. Gift. And then this person be like, oh yeah, they did this to you. They did this. I'd be like, oh, it was you too. Like, I just see them. Like, this shit is overdone. Like, you know what I'm saying? House in the upright. The courthouse is in the wrong. Because something is not a false narrative. This is happening. It's been proven or something like this, that whatever that I said that these people were doing, they could have been doing this, but it's not the family. They keep saying your family, your family. No, it's your family and her family and his family and they family. It's they family, your family, that family. It's the courtroom. It's this. It's the fact that in all these counties, I think that it should start even from here to there first, and then move out across the whole stretch of the country. It needs to be cleansed from all the different, from the municipal departments all the way up to the White House, the presidency, everything, every fucking thing. That's what I said. Don't think that you playing with me ever. You already showed me that we all at a kindergarten level right here around here. What you try to do, try to make everything so political. You've all been reduced to some remedial mindset or something. You can't hide it anymore. You probably don't have to fear China either, because all of you've been taken down a notch or something. It's gonna take, I don't know how long, like another 300 years to do something. If you just over something minute, something so silly. Right? We got the sun here. Courthouse energy. Again, somebody thinks because they're putting these little clips together, oh, well, we could be a teamwork or something, but I can see right through what you're doing. You're not manipulating anything. Can't look at you for teamwork for nothing. Yeah, hangman energy. All right. Andy or Anderson. And then we got the Queen of Wands here, this Nisi energy. Or somebody else here. This could also be little Natalie, Angel, whatever, 4 whatever. Okay, little Marcus's little girl. Okay. 7 jars, 7 of cups. Like somebody's arguing with me about what I'm saying when I say, let's get these people out of the way. Let's move the Fitzgeralds over, remove their power, sit them to the side and see, if this will change something. I know what I'm saying when I said it. They want to say sorry or something like this. If these people confused it, or if they gave me fake pictures of this grandfather or whatever, that's their problem. I'm still only just talking about me. I'm here today. Whatever I am, I'm here today. Right? Whatever you try to try to strip me and water me down or something, this is still me. See, the person that they tried to make it seem is invalid or something like this, that's very valid here. It's a point. The Lovers, and then we have Justice. We got the Delphine Bee. This could be this bee high priestess energy here. The Delphic bee. All right. And then we have somebody is watching this person here. Seven of Jars. It's like somebody want to put a person to work or something like this. Because I was talking about even this magic. Oh, the candle magic, the and the moon magic. Like, I don't know that these are packets or something that people were able to choose or something like this, either under my so-called best friend Candelaria. Like, this is all treason in the first place. That moon magic have something to do with Phoenix Move and whatever these people created together with Tasha She and them. And Tasha She could have something else even separate. The candle magic got something to do with this Candelaria energy. Like I don't know what y'all doing. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but you can't. That's what I'm saying. Even your stuff. Like, these could be people that had nice things all this time. You had nice things all this time. You had cars when you know. I didn't have none of that stuff or something like this. And it's just like, well, damn. But y'all was stealing pieces of my body, my flesh, the flesh of my flesh. Hell no, ain't nobody getting away with that. And like I said, whoever this Delphine energy, there's something about twins here. Or this person keeping twins, 10 of jars, in a secluded space or something like this. And somebody saw you. So the only reason when Ye get loud like that and start going against the Kardashians, and I think it's fake anyways, is because I know what it's because, and I'm not going to say it on here. So I'm getting off of here.